Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Monday Hoops coming up. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And with a game...
And just an absolutely gorgeous view here of downtown Los Angeles, seen from high above. It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Pierce is out there with West, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, they've got Bryant, and it's Walton in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Outside Odom. Back to Parker. And there's the feed to Bryant. The 3. No luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
You know, throughout the history of the NBA, the Celtics have been such a constant presence in the postseason that it's hard to imagine the playoffs without seeing the green. Every year the players change, but the Celtics' mystique is always in it, and that team is always hanging around.
There's the triple. Gets it to go.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Launches a 3, and that one's good. Bryant's got himself on the board with 3 there. It's really the mark of a great franchise. Boston expects great things from the Celtics each year, and more often than not, Steve, they deliver.
Yeah, you don't get all those banners that they have in that building without executing in the postseason. That's what this Celtics team has done.
Oh, look out! Rattle that rim, young man. Rattle that rim.
He did it all right. The rim, the backboard, the stanchion, all of it.
Hope he's okay.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Pierce. And the shot is good. Pierce has got 7 points.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. He absolutely loves this matchup and thinks this is one of those games that is going to be an offensive display, saying we have a lot of talent on offense. And in a matchup like this, I think you could see several players putting up big numbers. How many is something we'll have to find out shortly, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. So, Steve and Clark, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
Well, I think they want to dictate the tempo, and that means really attacking the defense, and getting out and running and moving the ball efficiently.
And with their style of play, Steve, the offense they run, I expect this game to be played on their terms. They're going to assert themselves and play it their way.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. It doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
Very true, and what I noticed with him is his ability to jump on teams right out of the break. I mean, he doesn't need a ton of shots to get going. He's locked in by nature.
Feeds it to Gomes. Gets it to go. Gomes has got his first 2 points.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
They love to see him aggressive like that when he's on the floor, especially when the defense gives him room.
Pierce's shot is good.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
That is good.
They may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
The shot is off. And here is Odom. Here's Bryant. Drills the leader. Bryant's got 13. From midcourt, shot no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, we've got Green. Perkins is out there with Pierce. And it's Scalabrine at the power forward. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Turioff. Gets the lead on the fall. Turioff's got his first points of the night. And so it's Boston with it, leading by 5. Here's Rondo. That's good.
What I love about Doc Rivers, the Celtics head coach, is the consistent message he has for his team. Defense, share the ball, trust your teammates. And that's what that club is all about.
And it's Brown missing. Celtics leading by 7. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Celtics making a change here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. You know, Steve, you look at the success the Celtics have had. Rivers was there back when the team wasn't so great, and the organization stuck with him, and now he is stuck with them.
I think that's a credit to the Celtics organization, Kevin, because so often NBA teams fire their coaches when things go badly. But Rivers didn't have any talent back then. Once he got some talent, everybody realized what a great coach he was because he's put them together. They've been consistent and unified, and he does such an amazing job of communicating to his team and motivating them. That's why they've been on this long run.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, the youngest rookie in the 2012 class. But despite his age, he's seen as a winner and a natural leader. He certainly took on that role as a freshman last season in leading Kentucky to a national title. MKG said, I just want to win the game. And whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. I'm ready to lead. I've always been that way. Kevin, what a steal.
Yeah, an NBA body from day one. Thank you, Doris.
And guys, on this team, that leadership of his is certain to help. I mean, I think he's the perfect fit.
The Celtics making a switch here. West is checked in. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Well, they're shooting more free throws now than they were in the first quarter, and that's always important. Get those easy points when you can.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. I mean, it shows they haven't lost their aggression in terms of creating contact. You know, sometimes teams will build the lead, and then they start driving the car with the parking brake on. Stay aggressive.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. Celtics making a switch here. Poe is checked in. Outside, Pierce. Over Bryant. No luck. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Here's Walton. Gets the bucket. Walton's got his second basket of the night.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Bryant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bryant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here. Outside, Pierce. He kicks to West. Leads him in there. Green. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. A rim rocker. Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
Now Odom. And the pass to Walt. A 3 ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Celtics leading by 7.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Monday has almost come to an end. Let's celebrate with a little halftime show. Boston leading against the Lakers out at Staples Center. Just outstanding efficiency offensively. They're having a field day. It's just that simple. There's no quitting the Lakers. They came to win. Sharp shooting from downtown. They're raining triples nonstop. That will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Celtics leading by 7. They've got Bryant, and it's Parker in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Kicks to Pierce. Shoots. Rebound the Lakers.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Bryant. Gets it to go. Bryant's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Lakers.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
Yeah, and he's been a player who always saves his best for last, Kevin. Absolutely thrives under pressure. And, you know, when some guys back down with the game coming down to the wire, he seems to be the one to take it up a notch.
And with him, given how well he shoots the ball, sometimes it doesn't matter how tight the defense is on him. As long as his shot isn't blocked, chances are he's knocking it down.
And that one's good by Pierce.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Puts it up, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. This is to Jefferson. Gomes up and in on the layup. Gomes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Now Bryant. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Walton dishes to Bryant, and that one's good. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting him. Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold, can't find the basket.
Celtics leading by 3 and pushing it up. Here's Boston. That's good. Gomes has got 7 points.
A great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
Gets the bucket.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
West outside. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Here's Vujacic. No good with the triple.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Stephen, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
About 3 seconds between shot and game play. Odom's shot, good.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's been their main point of attack. I mean, get the ball deep and try to score from in tight rather than rely on their outside shooting. I mean, that's a more consistent way to score. Take it inside.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And both free throws good for Telfair. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Bryant. The shot from the low post is good. Bryant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, it's been a long battle, but they have finally gotten the game even again.
Yeah, you wonder, though. I mean, battling back like that sometimes can give you...
Tie game in Los Angeles. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out a Sprite uncontainable game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. For the Lakers, it's been an uncontainable game from their shooting guard. What an incredible performance. A night he'll always remember. Can he build on the memory here as we continue?
Thank you, Doris. He's brought his A game for sure.
Kevin, maybe even his A-plus game. I mean, he's been the man of the hour. I don't know if it was by design or by accident, but this club has completely depended on him for the entire game today.
Yep, and he's delivered, Steve. I mean, I don't think it was an accident at all. They know what he's capable of, and they wanted to come out and get everything they could out of him, and they had.
And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Pierce, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. Outside Rondo, back to Jefferson, tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Pierce for the 3. Good. Pierce has got 23 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And a nice shot by Bryant. And the Lakers lead by 2.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
Celtics making a switch here. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rebound by Parker.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the fourth quarter, scrapping back into it.
That's good. Bryant's got 41.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
That's his fourth, so he's going to have to be very careful the way he plays and pick his spots here in the second half.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Oda, a leaner, and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, and the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggressiveness. He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think. Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Jefferson with it, picked up by Bryant. Bynum with the steal. Odom against West. Odom down low. Nails it!
And that had to feel good.
Yeah, he exhaled as that one went down.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. West kicks to Gomes. Lays out. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Right side, Odom. Fades. Can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Here's Pierce. Here's West. And it's rejected. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that is good.
Just cruising to the finish line.
Yeah, and barring something catastrophic happening, it looks like they'll go home with a nice victory here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. His message, Don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there, and that's why he leaned in like that. Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Here's Bynum. Here's Bryant. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, indoors Burt, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.